we are going to discuss. So now we are going to discuss about rank of a matrix. Okay. Now, to find rank of a matrix, minimum concept I am saying about here. Rank of a matrix is nothing but to find number of non-zero rows. Number of non-zero rows. Zero rows is nothing but rank of a matrix. In simple sense, I am saying you number of what here non-zero rows is nothing but rank of a matrix. Okay. Now let me consider an example. I suppose capital A equal to, if I say 1 double 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Did you observe here? Is that this one is except 0? Any other numbers is there? Yes, there. So your number of this is what your non-zero row is. Your all means from this row all elements are zeros. So we can't consider this part as what your non-zero row. So from this row, is it all elements are zeros? Yes. Because of that, I am not going to consider this part. So here, number of non-zeros from that matrix. Number of non-zero rows. How many are there? How many are there? Only one is there. Because of this, we can say that rank of the given matrix capital A equal to 1. Fine. Now similarly, let me go to one more example. Consider. Now let me choose one more example. Now suppose if I say capital A equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So here how many non-zeros are there? This one is non-zero. Yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. So number of non-zero rows equal to how many are there? 3. So rank of this particular matrix how much here? Okay. Similarly, now let me choose this part. What is the rank of this matrix? Can anybody see me please? 1 0 0 0 0 0 is 0 0 1. What is the rank of this matrix? Can anybody say me? Yes? No. Now here, yes, this is no, this is yes. So rank of this matrix how much here? It's nothing but yes, it is right. Now let me go for next one. Now see me this one. What is the rank of this matrix? Capital A equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Next again 4 5 6. What is the rank of this matrix? Did you observe? If I make here, these two rows are of what here same ratio. What is it here? This one are of what here same ratio. Same ratio. Because of same ratio, I can say that I can direct what here 4 minus 4 0, 5 minus 5 0. Here 6 minus 6. How much here? 0. So if I rearrange this part, so what I can do? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 0 0 0. What operation does I done here? R3 implies R3 minus R2 I did. Because of that, I got this last column, last row as all zeros. Now say me non-zeros how many are? And in spite of that, see with the help of this one, can I make this 0? Yes. But simultaneously, can I make these 2 as zeros? No. So therefore, number of non-zero rows. Number of what here? Non-zero rows equal to how many? 2. So rank of this matrix how much here? Rank of this matrix equal to 2 I can say. Fine? Understood? Next one. So let me go through next one. Here, first suppose if I choose capital A equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Did you observe? Here numbers are repeating what here means consecutivity is what here increasing. Fine. So if I done here R2 minus R3 implies R2 minus R1 and R3 implies R3 minus R2 if I done. So see what the thing is. 4 minus 1, how much 3? 5 minus 2, 3. 6 minus 3, 3. Now same thing, 7 minus this 4, how much here? 3. 8 minus this 5, how much 3? Yeah, 9 minus 6, how much here? 3. So finally, 8 will what I'll get here? 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, again 3. Okay, so from here, I'll check here R3 plus R3 minus R2 if I done means, see, being these two are the same ratio, I may cancel and get what here 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 0. So, how many non-zeros for this matrix here? Capital equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Next what here? 0, 0, 0. Now, number of non-zeros from here? Number of non-zero rows equal to how many are? 2 are they? So, rank of this matrix, how much here? Equal to, see by this I will say one thing. See, not only these numbers conjugative increases. If any matrix, if it had what here conjugative increasing like this, definitely rank of it. Now I will say ask one more question. Please try this. No need to evaluate. By seeing the question, you can justify what the rank of this matrix. You can justify. Yeah, for suppose if I choose here capital equal to some 2020 x 2021 x 2020. Okay, next 2023, 2024, 2000 almost 25. Now 2026 is 2027, 2028. See, did you observe what happens to you? It is increasing what simultaneously. No need to evaluate because you are going to write what examination. From here, you can say the rank of this matrix A equal to. So you can see. Not only this, if we go for one more matrix, if it had increases like this also 1, 2, 3. Okay, then what here? 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, 5. Then also, here if you make a difference between these two, see here 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 2, 1. And finally, what we take here? A, 1, 3 here, we know that 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1. Okay, being these two are same, I will say that this rank of this matrix will be rank of this matrix will be 2. Why means these two are the same ratio. Yeah, 0 minus 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. Because of that, I can say that rank of. Now non-homogeneous equation, how it will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to d1 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to d2 and third equation a3x plus b3y plus c3 equal to d3. So it is in which format here? A x equal to b form. Okay, where a is nothing but what is the a? A1, B1, A1, B1, C1, D1. Okay, A2, B2, C2, D2, A3, B3, C3, and means here this is what here A, and what is x? X nothing but x, y, z, and what is B? B is nothing but D1, D2. First of all, what I do is I'll plot an augmented matrix. What is the augmented matrix? Augmented matrix is nothing but what is C, which is defined with what here? A and B. If I plot like once, then we get here A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. So this is nothing but A. Beside it, I'll get vacuum on here B. It's a D1, D2 and D. Okay, I'll reduce this part by echelon form. Echelon form. Okay, somebody say that echelon, somebody will say that echelon. After reducing that, the main thing what should I do is with the help of this, I must make these two as zeros. With the help of the second principal diagonal, I must make this part as 0. Got it? Such care we have to take it on. Okay, now here some cases are going to be arranged. Some cases are not to be arranged. What is it? After reducing this, you get first condition. One is what your consistency. Consistency. So when this happens consistent, if rank of A equal to rank of C, means this one, I said to you, this part is what rank of A up to here. Okay, and from here to here, that makes what your rank of C. Now here rank of A and rank of C should be same. Meaning this is a 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 4 means the 3 rows are there, 4 columns, right? 3 by 4 matrix. Rank totally depends on number of rows. If I got 3, then I can say that consistent. But here two sub conditions are going to be raised. One is it had your rank of A equal to rank of C equal to number of unknowns. Number of what your unknowns. Then we can say that there exists unique solution. Unique solution. If it had a rank of A equal to rank of C, which is less than number of unknowns. Number of what your unknowns. Then we can say that here 2 will be, here 2 will be, here 3. Then there exists how many solutions? Infinite number of solutions. You can get what your 1 1. But these two should be same. Fine? Compared to what your number of unknowns. What number of unknowns? Number of unknowns what here? X. Okay. Then there exists how many solutions? Infinite number of solutions. Okay. If I got here 2 2 3 1 1 3, then what will be in unique solution? For unique solution, what will get here? 3 should be same. So number of unknowns won't be reduced. X, Y, Z won't be reduced. 3. That won't be reduced. So simultaneously, the rank of A and C should be 3 and 3. If you go for second concept, what here is inconsistent. Okay. Then what the term will be? Rank of A is not equal to rank of C, less than rank of C. Means here 2 and here 3, 1 or 3. Okay. Then there exists how many solutions? There exists no solution. Okay. So on this base, we are going to solve a problem. Let's see. Yes, from the previous knowledge, if you got right picture of what I explained, then no need to write the question. Simply directly you can assume the answer. Directly you can say answer. See, if you saw here, so here say A equal to 3, A equal to 3, A not equal to 3, B equal to 9 or B not equal to 9. So that is a condition so clearly given. Okay. So here. So here I am going to explain now. This was the problem. What is given here? The equation of x plus 5 plus z equal to 3 and x plus 5 plus 2z equal to 3. 2z equal to 6, I think. Okay. Now here x plus ay plus 3z equal to 3. Now if we solve this part, so what does you get here? C equal to, if you write here 1 1 1 3, next 1 2 3 2 and 6, next 1 A 3 and what here? Okay, see, if I apply what here, R2 implies R2 minus R1. So what you get here? 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1 1, 3 minus 1 1, 6 minus 6. Next 1 minus 1 1, here A minus 1, here 3 minus 1 2 and B minus 3 you get. Okay, means here what I did here, R3 plus R3 minus what I done is R2 I did. So what will be the next step? C is equal to here 1 1 1 3, next 0 1 1 3 I got. Next here 0 A minus 1 2 and b minus. Okay. See, I want to make cancel out this one, 0, because here some element is given a minus 1 and b minus 6, so I can't make this part these two as zeros. Only thing I can make what here, with the help of this, let me make this part as 0. So for that, let me multiply with 2. So 2 ones 2, here 2, here 6 as well. Here a minus 1 minus 2, it's a minus 3, I get here 2 minus 2, 0 you get b minus 3 minus 6, how much? B minus 6. Okay. Now finally what is the step has been left half? Here is what here c equal to triple 1 and then 3, next 0 1 1 and 3, next 0 a minus 3, 0 b minus 6. See, that's what I'm saying. No need to solve this one. Simply what I am saying is no need to solve. He given so clearly the content. Okay. So from here, what I should say is we have three conditions. One is what here? No solution, infinite and unique solution. Keep these three things in mind. For infinite solutions, what the condition? What the condition? Rank of A should be what here? Equal to rank of C, not equal to or less than what your number of unknowns. Number of what your unknowns. Okay. Yeah, the condition is 2, 2, 3. Fine. So when I'll get rank of A to the rank of C, when means simply what I am suggesting is whenever if you got 2 rank of A or C 2, if I said means then you should consider equal to. Why means if I said equal to, then what we get here? A equal to 3. A is there. 3 and B is there. What here? 9. Okay. 2 for A what here? 2 I should consider. For B should consider what here? 2. 9. Then it happens. Then only it happens what here? Rank of A will be 2. Rank of C will be 2. Why means if it happens this one 0 and this one 0. So number of rank of A will how much will be here? Rank of A how much? If it happens A equal to 3 will be 2. If I consider B equal to 9 here, B equal to what here? 9 here. Then what is the rank will be here? Rank of C will be how much? 2 will be. Okay. So infinite solutions how many? Only one is there. Okay. B not equal to 9 set. So because of this, I'm not going to consider this part. Here we got B equal to 9. Just said what is it here? B not equal to 9. No need. Okay. Next. For next one, wait. And for next one, what is it here? Let me go for no solution. For no solution, what is the condition, children? Rank of A will be less than rank of C. Means 2, 3. 2 means equal to, 3 means not equal to. Means A and 3 in between equal to. Yes, I should consider and B and between 9. If it 3 then is not equal to. See how simple it is. So here let me go for no solution. Yes, we have said A equal to 3, but we have given A not equal to 3. Come on, yeah. Fine. Now what about last one? What is the last one? Last one is about what here is unique solution. What is the unique solution? For unique solution, A must not be equal to B. Why means here rank of A equal to rank of C equal to number of unknowns. Okay, this always should be 3 and these two should be 3. I said you so clearly. If it 3 had means compulsory that A should not be equal. And what about B now? Is that B equal to not equal to 9? Yes, I may consider B not equal to 9. Or sometimes I may take what your same A not equal to 3 and B what not equal to 9. It means may or may not 9. It means what is that here up to B I must take what here any value of any value I may take. But A should not be equal to 9. So compare these two. Your last option what is that today? A equal to 3. So come on, yeah, so clearly 100% A should not be equal to 3. So me cancel of D. So which is the right option? C. Okay. Now see once again. Repeat once again. So no need to evaluate this. So make it remember, make it conscious that whenever if you go for infinite number solution, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3 means A should be equal to 3, B equal to B equal to 9. So for no solution means infinite number solution, A equal to 3, B equal to 9. See here not equal to B. So simply I can say that. Neglect that. This is the option. Again once again, for no solution, what is the rank of A less than rank of C means 2, 3. 2, 3 are 1. Okay. 2 set means A equal to 3. 3 rank of C, 3 set means B equal to B not equal to 9. 3 means not equal to 9. See for this no solution what is given? A equal to 3. Come on here, for no solution A should be equal to 3. But he given what here? A not equal to 3. So because of this, I can say that this can't be considered. For unique solution, what is it? Rank of A equal to rank of C, number of unknowns. These three of them must be same, so 3 should be there. Okay, so whenever if I said 3 means, we should consider not equal to, not equal. So here, one of these situations happens A not equal to 3, only C. Let me consider C first. Thank you. Now let me go for next one. Here 7th problem. What the given is let Z equal to C. C is the complex number and I equal to square root of minus 1 if A comma B comma C belongs to 0 comma 1 such that here A square plus B square plus C square equal to 1 and B plus IC equal to 1 plus A of Z. This A plus 1 plus A let me set to that side. So that makes Z equal to B plus I by this 1 plus A. Z equal to what here? B plus IC by this 1 plus A. Now what is it here? 1 plus IZ by 1 plus I. This one we are now going to find out. So for this what I start with here, 1 will be same, plus will be same, I will be same, and in place of Z what will be here? B plus IC by that 1 plus A and replace it. Same with here 2. If we done LCM over there, so what I'll get is I if I send inside children. So I into B means BI. So I square into I square means minus 1 children. So that's what minus C is left here. Same with denominator. In place of 1 plus A I got C minus I with B means B minus BI. Same minus I with IC means what here? I square means minus 1, right? That minus will be minus what will be plus C. Okay, now take all real terms. So 1 plus A minus A as real term and imagine what plus B. Same with here. One thing children, whenever we have at the denominator imaginary numbers, we have to make what your rationalizing factor. That is the thing we have to do. Here, let me make what your rationalizing factor for this is minus Z. So with plus we have to multiply and divide it. Rationalizing factor. So now see here, after multiplying, you should multiply one. Means you should make evaluation. For the evaluation, this 1 should multiply with this whole thing, then A should multiply with the whole thing minus C, and BI should multiply the whole thing. So after evaluation of all things, you should make what here is 2 of 1 plus A of A plus IB by 2 of 1 plus A of what here 1 plus A. But meanwhile, you should make so clear that wherever I am getting what here A square plus B square plus C square means this thing I am going to utilize them. What I mean is, whenever if I got A square plus B square, I will use 1 minus C square. That is the thing it has to do up here. Then only you get this concept. Once again, I repeat, in place of what here C square. What to replace? A square plus C square should replace. Okay, with what here? 1 minus C square should replace after multiplying with this. So make clear, so clearly you will get. Okay, now finally what I'll get here? 1 plus IZ by 1 minus IZ. Here cancel off like terms 2 2. 1 plus A, 1 plus A get cancelled. Only this thing has been left out. Thank you. Now let me go for next one. Yes, now 8th problem. What given here? A equal to Z, A equal to what here? Within flower bracket Z equal to X plus I y. Whose real part Z? Whose real part of Z bar minus 1 by Z minus I? Whose only real part of here. Then the locus of the point P of X comma Y in the Cartesian will be the answer. Let me start with this real part of this part. So let me what is given here? Given part what is given? Z bar minus 1 by Z minus I given, which is equal to Z. So let me make mod of this part. So mod Z minus 1 by Z minus what here? I equal to what here? Now, if I, what is z here? X minus iy. That minus here x plus iy minus I with whole mod equal to 3. Let me make separate of real and imaginary parts. It's here x minus 1 minus iy by x plus of y minus 2 of I. Okay, enclosed with what here? Mod. So you know one thing, if we had mod, if I want to write overcome from that, so that makes what here sum of squares. Square root of sum of squares. After squaring on both sides, what I'll get here? A real part sum of squares will be what? X minus 1 whole square plus for minus I by means I quotient what here? Minus y. For that whole square means 1 square. Same thing for denominator. Because whenever mod is there, if you come out of that, that makes you sum of squares of those quotients. Okay, those terms. Now here x square plus what here 1 y minus 1 whole square equal to 4. So now if I expand this part, that makes you what children? X square plus y square minus 2x plus 1 by here x square plus y square minus 2y plus 1. So which is equal to 4. See, if I by setting this part towards 4, that makes you 4x square, 4y square minus 8y plus 4, right? Now let me do subtraction from that. 4 minus 1, how much? 3x square. 4 minus 1 plus 3y square. Here 2 4s how much? 8. Which 8? Minus 8. Okay. So here 4 is highest term. So let me bring back to over here. Those terms. Means this minus 8 will be like that. And this minus 2x is there, right? If I send you that part, that side, that makes you 2x. And this makes you minus 8y. These 4 ones are 4 minus this one. Plus 3 equals 2. Now I don't want any quotient of x square and y square. Should be some quotients. Isn't you saw? These two are same. So let me divide with what here 3. So what you get here x square plus y square plus 2 by 3. Because I kept 3 as common, send to 4 0. So 3 common is that 3 goes down to this x minus 8 by 3 plus this 3 by 3 means what will be here 1. Now this is in which form, children? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 form. It's in that form. So let me make sort out here. Okay. Yeah, what we have here 2g. What is 2g, children? By comparing from here to here, we get 2 by 3. So g equal to how much, children? 1 by 3. Same, just like that. Here 2f equal to 2f equal to minus 8 by 3. Means f equal to what we get here? Minus 4 by 3. And similarly, what is the value of c here? C is nothing but 1. Done, children? So thereafter, now our target, what is it here? We have to find what is Cartesian point of the locus of the Cartesian plane I should find. So let me write here what is the center C. Center C means minus g comma minus. Okay. So minus g means here minus 1 by 3. Minus of this minus g, that minus will be how much? 4 by 3. Now thereafter, I want to find r now. R equals to square root of what the formula is there? T square plus f square minus c, because in options it is given r2. So to compare that, let me find such r2 here. So after finding this, we get g means what here? 1 by 9. This place it. Plus f square means 16 by 9 minus 1. See, by solving this, I get here 9 will be okay. 17 minus 9 means root 8. What is that here? Root 8 by 9. So what you get here? 2 root 2 by the answer. So this is the value of what here? This is the value of what is the children? 2 root 3 by 3. Okay. So that respective answer, whatever given, compare it and you will get solution. What is given here? Given is what here? Omega. Omega is what here? Cube root of unity set. Cube root of unity. Okay. And then what the condition said then? 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 6 plus 1 minus omega square plus omega whole power 6. This we are now going to find. So before going to this, the condition, what the initial condition given, let me write over on the board. What is given the condition, children? Here, omega is what is it here? Cube root of units. Cube root of unit is it. So whenever if I said simply if I got cube root of unit, then if an equation given, okay, then it's whatever the equation has been given to us. From there you will get the roots to be what is it here? 1 omega and omega square. In spite of that, one condition will be there. What is that condition? 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Now here omega cube will be always 1. Now let me go through the question. The question is here 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 6 plus 1 minus omega square plus omega whole power 6. So let me write clearly here none of this means whatever the plus values are there, let me write adjacent to each other, means here 1 plus omega square minus omega whole power 6 plus next of this of 1 plus omega minus omega square whole power 6 should I. Okay, did you observe? Here I said you so clearly 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Let me use this condition over here. So what I mean is whenever if I got 1 plus omega square, then this omega plus omega I may send to that side. Okay, then that means what? Minus omega. Okay, see similarly. Okay, from here see 1 plus omega is there. 1 plus omega is there. I don't want this omega square. Let me send to that side. So what I will get then 1 plus omega will be equal to minus omega square. So now let me rewrite here equal to of here minus omega whole power 6 plus here minus omega square whole power 6. Now add this minus 1. So what you get here minus 2 omega whole power 6 plus here you see minus 1 omega 1 omega square and square. So minus 1 how much? Minus 2 omega square whole power 6. So from here I can make split of those terms like what we have minus 2 power 6 as one part, the other one omega power 6, and again minus 2 power 6 and omega square whole power 6. See from here what is the common thing? Minus 2 power 6 is common. Being this power 6 is even, I can make no need to write minus between the brackets. So directly can say that power 6 as it is and it as common. Okay, fine. So here omega power 6 will be, okay, omega power what here? 6 plus 2 6 how much? 12. Done. Omega power 12. Now this happens to be what here? 2 power 6 is 64 children, and here will be omega power 6 can be written as omega cube, okay, whole square you can write. Okay, next of this plus same omega cube whole power 3 table, this goes for 4 times. Let me enclose within the bracket. Okay, so now can anybody say me what will be the next step? Yeah, 64 will have, I said you so clearly, whenever if you have omega power 3, that means 1. So let me write over here 1 and whole square makes you same 1 again. Yeah, 1 power 3 means 1 power 4 means how much is that? Again 1. Yeah, 64 of how much here? 2 times of 64. What will be 128 is the answer. Okay. Yes. Now given what if e power iz is a solution of the equation z power n plus p1 into z power n minus 1 plus p2 into z power n minus 2 plus so on pn equals 0. Where pi belongs to what here? A real number r. Where I equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on n. Now then pn sin nx plus p n minus 1 sin n minus 1 of x plus and so on n sin x plus 1 equal to what is the solution that now we are going to find. So let me start with the given equation. What is the equation given? Z power n plus p1 z power n minus 1 plus p2 z power n minus 2 plus and so on plus pn equal to 0 given. Now what the condition is here, let me take z power n as common. So if I take z power n as common, here that place should be 1. Here P1 into, see, this by z power n means 1 by z. So 1 by z, such z, if I send it towards numerator, that brings to z power minus 1. Plus P2 into, same thing, z power here minus 1, next will be minus 2. Plus and so on. Plus Pn into z power what is minus n equal to 0. Now let me send this z power n towards 0. So only this equation will be left out. Now put in place of here z upon iz. Upon I z should write. Okay. Okay. Upon I x should write. Upon what here? I x should write. Now by replacing such, now what will be is I'm not thinking about this part because I'm going to set it for 0. So start this one 1 plus p1. Okay. Here will happen what here? Cos x, because being here minus is there, I'll get here minus by sin x. Okay, so next to this, there will be what here? P2 of cos 2x, this 2 and that x. Okay, being here minus, right, minus I sin 2x. Okay, that is enough. Plus and so on. Let you write here. Pn should write again. Here will be cos nx minus sin I sin nx equal to 0. So from here, what we have to do is, let me see here, sin is given. What is given? Sin is given. Let me compare what here? Imaginary number. So by comparing imaginary numbers, by comparing what here? By comparing imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers. Okay. So imaginary terms. By comparing imaginary terms, what will be the things will be had here? See, is it imaginary? No. So this one is imaginary? Yes. And the minus I has to take it as common. So what is sin x will have sin p1 with the sin x will be like that. From here, p2 into sin 2x plus and so on. We'll have what here? Pn into sin x equal to 0. See, I want to make the changes. I want to start with what Pn, because it's said to write from Pn. Let me write over there Pn sin nx. Okay, before a step ahead, it will be back of this will be what here? P n minus 1. N minus 1 sin of n minus 1 of x plus and so on plus p2 sin 2x plus p1 sin x. And did you observe p1 sin x after plus 1 is there? So we have to make add of such one on both sides, because 1 is not there. So let me add from both sides plus 1. So plus 1 here, plus 1. So for this overall answer will be equal to, what is that here?